Have you ever felt like your brain was spinning with too many thoughts? Or maybe you felt like you couldn't decide what to do because you were pulled in so many directions? When we're not centered, we feel scattered and shaky, like a wobbly chair that can't hold still. But when we're centered, we feel steady and calm, like a tree with strong roots. And the best leaders know how to find their center, even in tough moments. Today, we'll learn what it means to be centered, why it matters, and how to find your center when life feels out of balance. Being centered means feeling calm, focused, and steady inside. It's like having your feet firmly on the ground while the world moves around you. Great leaders are like lighthouses. They stand tall and steady, even when the waves crash. Being centered helps you think clearly, make good choices, and show others they can trust you. But when we're not centered, things can feel messy. We might say or do things we don't mean, feel overwhelmed, or just freeze because we don't know what to do. Being centered isn't just about feeling calm. It's about making life better in so many ways. When you're centered, you can make better decisions. Instead of reacting quickly, you can think about what's best for you and others. You can stay focused even when life feels busy or stressful. You can communicate more clearly so people understand you better. And you can be a steady leader who helps others feel safe and confident. But when you're not centered, it's like being a ship without an anchor. You might feel lost, frustrated, or like everything is spinning out of control. Sometimes it's easy to tell when we're off center or when we're off balance. Here are some common things that might knock us off center: feeling rushed or overwhelmed by too much to do, arguing with a friend, sibling, or family member, feeling nervous about a big test, performance, or game, and losing focus during a busy day. Do any of these sound familiar? Don't worry, it happens to everyone. That's why learning to center yourself is so important. Let's try a mindfulness practice to help you feel centered. I call it Find Your Roots. Ready? Number 1, plant your feet. Sit or stand with your feet flat on the ground. Imagine your feet growing roots like a tree deep into the earth. Number 2, breathe. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose for 4 counts, hold for 2 counts, and exhale for 4 counts. Let's do it together. In through your nose, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, and exhale for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. And then number 3, use your senses. Look around and name one thing you see, one thing you hear, one thing you feel, like the ground under your feet. Number 4, feel your center. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine all the noise and movement around you settling down. Feel steady like a strong tree. Great job. You just found your center. This practice works anytime you feel off balance or unsure of what to do. Here's your leadership challenge. The next time life feels busy or overwhelming, try the Find Your Roots practice. Pause, breathe, and ground yourself before you take your next step. And if you see a friend who looks scattered or upset, show them how to find their center too. Leaders help themselves and others stay steady. Let's end with an affirmation to remind ourselves of the power of being centered. Repeat after me. I am calm, I am steady, and I am centered and strong. Say it again. I am calm, I am steady, and I am centered and strong. Great leaders know that life can feel busy and messy, but when you stay centered, you can handle anything. You've got this. Thank you for joining us today on ZEN Kids Lead. If you enjoyed this episode, let us know how you found your center. And don't forget to subscribe for more mindfulness leadership adventures. Pause, breathe, lead.